How's it hanging, Rasmanites? Yep, back in the chair. Not fully recovered yet, but back in the chair enough where I can spend a few hours of the day. I actually go and see my surgeon for my follow-up appointment tomorrow at the time of filming this on June the 21st, and I will be able then to know when I'll be able to get back to a full day in the chair and return to work at Handi Enterprises. I do plan to try and make an appearance on there today if management is okay with that, about me just giving a progress update. But what I'm here for today is to show you all the stuff that I received as recovery gifts, save this first thing, which was actually somewhat of a gift to myself, but came as a result of a gift to a friend. And that's why I'm at a bit of a closer angle, because if you all saw the epic birthday haul update from my girl Marissa from Angel 11, you saw that I sent her finally the Walmart exclusive Hunger Games edition long box. She already had the pendant in the movie, but she wanted the long box to keep it in. And so I thought, well, the only way that I'm going to be able to do that for her is to buy the entire set. So I sold the Blu Ray to my friend Brennan, WWE TNA for life, and I kept the Mockingjay pendant for myself. And apparently that's still not a close enough angle for you all to really see it, so hang on one quick second. There we go, there it is. That should focus much better. It's too small to put around my neck, unfortunately, so I had to do that. But the Hunger Games Mockingjay pen, so glad to have this now as such a big fan of the Hunger Games. So now I'll show you the rest in my normal position. From my boy Scott, Chill Pilgrim 1138, I received the Walmart exclusive Steelbook edition of the Total Recall remake, starring Colin Farrell, Kate Beckinsale, and Jessica Biel. And I gotta tell you, I was thoroughly impressed with this film. This was a far better film than I thought it was going to be, so more on that when I'm able to post the full review. From my buddy Tattling76, I received a theme package of one of my favorite actresses of all time, the first actress I ever had a crush on, way back from Carissa Explains It All, and then really got amplified by Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, and of course I'm talking about Melissa Joan Hart. So we have the film, the made-for-TV film that spawned the successful comedy series now Melissa and Joey, My Fake Fiancé, on DVD. We have a volume of Sabrina the Animated Series featuring 10 episodes of that great animated series called A Touch of Magic on DVD. And finally, because he couldn't afford the actual complete series of the show, I'm guessing he wanted to give me something from the live action version, so it is the Sabrina the Teenage Witch soundtrack. And if you guys can see well enough, I don't know if you can because of the height of the camera, you know, where I've always had to have it mounted too, but it's nothing but true 90s music on here. You have Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, Chumbawamba. It's crazy. You can tell this was a 90s and 2000s show. But I'm really looking forward to listening to this. So thank you very much, Dad, for all the thoughtful gifts. I apologize if there was an Amazon gift note. My mom is the one that helped me open this package while I was laying in the bed in recovery. So I did not see one, so I don't know if there is one in my screen. just one black here, so I'm sorry if there's a change in angle, but I need a quick second so I can make sure that I can see what I'm showing you all. From my Aunt Violet, I received on Blu Ray Oz the Great and Powerful. Really love this film. If you saw my initial theatrical review, or cinematic review, sorry, I hate the word theatrical because it's not a musical, even though some of Oz is musical in nature. But yeah, if you saw my cinematic review, you know that I thoroughly enjoyed this film. So I'm going to have a lot more to say about the Blu-ray, but I got the least expensive version for me because I have no desire to ever see it on DVD. So I just got the one with Mila Kunis as the Wicked Witch on the cover. That's just the Blu-ray and the digital copy. And finally, if you all saw the video that I did yesterday or a couple days ago, depending on how quickly I can edit this and get this online, about the risk or lack thereof in Hollywood and filmmaking, you knew that I picked this up. One of my all-time favorites ever from childhood, probably the film that sticks out the most from my childhood. I talked about it in a contest entry with Cynical 44 about how I still have collectibles from this film, so excited to finally have on Blu-ray the 25th anniversary edition of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and the transfer is amazing, so a definite review to come. It sucks about the DVD not being widescreen in the recall because you cannot find the slipcover at all now, and I would love to have that slipcover because it's a really nice embossed slipcover, but hey, it is what it is. So thank you to my family, thank you to all my YouTube friends. That's everything I've received so far, unless any of you out there are being sneaky and have other things planned that I don't know about. But of course, if you do, you'll get your own video. So I hope you enjoyed this update. Thank you to everybody for your prayers, outreach, concern. As always, all Handi Enterprises Inc. contact information is down below in the description box. Please follow all of their social media and help me out directly if you haven't already done so. And this is reality according to the Razman and Razman style. It's not just a catchphrase.